Jamaica, look at that. Jamaica, look at that.
So long know that. Much months.
And rather the government take blame and put in swift action, the government deflects. The government come with you with a blame game about what PNP did years ago from what PNP never do. But this government has been in the hell for 10 years.
But I see it.
Jamaica. Those are the mold substances. Those are the different molds in the hospitals.
It's a theater that. We should have been sterile. How could have mercy?
Jamaica. I want you to remember that the Auditor General said 830 billion. $830 billion is what, Jamaica?
Is
unaccounted for.
Oh, good have mercy. Say it again, they never remember.
And your operating theater is not working.
No bed.
The ceilings infested with moles. No CT scan, no MRI, the dialysis machines.
No battery.
The beds. The AC units not working. And the government comes to you to tell you that progress has been made and things will be implemented in short order. How long, Jamaica? How long, Jamaica?
Reverse it, man.
No, how long, Jamaica, are you going to keep under this diabolical curse?
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody. Man or woman.
Put political differences aside, Jamaica. If you are to choose Jamaica, how can you choose this government? If you have to choose Jamaica, how can you choose this man? If you are to choose Jamaica, how can you choose this man? And when he's finished, he'll look at you and he'll look at the country to tell you that the most significant hindrance and the most deficiency in this country has been caused by the PNP. But Damian Crawford reminded him. Damian Crawford reminded him of the many Producer, play what Damien Crawford remind him now. I'm going to say this again. No politician in the Jamaica Labour Party, if they're ill, none of them is going into the state. And that filth, that hellhole that you saw just now presented by Alfred Dawes. I'm asking you all to like this live, Jamaica, because you see, while I speak, me tell you, me in enough pain, but I have to still speak. I have to keep Jamaica informed. And people want me to open the phone lines. I soon open the phone lines for you all. And I only have one number right now because my other phone, it's seemingly that I dropped it somewhere or I left it somewhere. So the only number that I have for now is the 865 number. But when I look at the state of how these people are operating, you remember the case about the water? You remember the case about the water? Hear what Jesse Clark James had to say now about the water.
Another major concern for us is how the Ministry of Health came out and said that the environmental division in the Ministry of Health, they came out and said that the water was safe for consumption in Kingston and St. Andrew. But at the same time, the NWC is producing results to show that it is not safe. So I'm now saying to the Ministry of Health that you need to get your house in order, and we need some accountability as to why you were saying that the water is safe when NWC is saying that the water isn't. NWC has also since then admitted that they're having challenges in the rural areas, and they have also admitted 6 days ago on their Instagram page that they have found samples positive for fecal coliforms. And they said that when they have instances of that happening, they will flush the line and they'll cut off water supply. And I'm asking the persons in the rural Jamaica if that happened. And we want them to now come and apologize for their misleading information that they have been given to the public and for trickling out the truth bit by bit. I'm also asking the journalists present here with us today for you to do your own fact-finding mission and get the results from the NWC. But not only get the results, I want you to visit these rural water treatment sites and let them show you the process of treatment that the water is through. And you tell me if it's up to standard. Or the minister with the responsibility for water. And also the Minister of Health needs to come out and ensure that we are getting the steps are in place to ensure that we get good quality water, be Kingston and St. Andrew. Also, we'd also want to make the recommendation to the National Water Commission, similar to how we get the results from Petrodrap about the pricing of fuel each week. We'd want them to publish their results, and if they're having issues in any particular area, they need to let the residents know the areas that will be affected by the poor quality water and what has been done to correct those matters, and when it is safe again for the residents in these areas to consume the water that is being released. We have no issues with the staff at the National Water Commission because after my visit and tour to as well, I understand you have a very difficult job and that you're given basket to carry water most times. So I'm also advocating for the staff at the NWC to receive the necessary gears, compensation, and resources to ensure that they can get to these remote sites and collect the samples and to also upgrade these sites so that they can do their job properly. They cannot do what they don't have the resources to do. So the minister and the Ministry of Health needs to be the one that is overseeing the NWC and protecting us, the consumers, and to ensure that they stick to the standards that are there for the water that is being produced by NWC. So once again, I just want to point out the inconsistencies between the results coming from NWC and the results coming from the Ministry of Health, the environmental unit, and they need to answer to the public and to Jamaica at large for that. And we need the NWC to come out, and anywhere else on the island, don't wait on us, or don't wait on us to come out and to say it. You come out and tell us all the other areas on the island that you're having water quality issues and what is being done to address it. In this case, we understand you have to do some infrastructure upgrade, or the results from your rural water treatment sites, they will not improve, and filtration is a big step.
Healthcare is in crisis. Water is in crisis.
.01.
The economy is in crisis. The spending power of the Jamaican citizens and businesses are in crisis.
Why not?
Education in crisis. Our roads are in crisis. And you're going to tell me that a government is going to tell you that nothing no goes so well going in the healthcare system? Dr. Dayton Campbell is a medical doctor as well. Listen to what Dr. Dayton Campbell said about KPH.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
This is Dr. Dayton Campbell, General Secretary of the People's National Party. As a medical doctor, I must speak plainly. What's happening at the Kingston Public Hospital is a public health emergency. 18 out of 20 areas tested at KPH show dangerously high levels of mold on walls, ceilings, and even in the air patients and staff are breathing. Operating theaters have been shut down, surgeries delayed, and both healthcare workers and patients are being forced to operate in a facility that poses serious health risk. Let me be clear. More like this can trigger asthma, cause infections, and severely impact those who are already vulnerable. This is not just a building issue. It is a life issue. It's a leadership issue. How can the government stay silent when Jamaica's largest public hospital is literally falling apart? The People's National Party is calling for immediate action, full remediation of all affected areas, a national hospital audit, and a proper plan to protect the people who protect us, our doctors, nurses, and also the patients. We also demand answers. Who knew and why was nothing done? This is about lives, and the time for excuses is over. We stand with Dr. Alfred Dawes in demanding accountability and urgent action. Jamaica deserves better.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out.
You hear that? Out of the 20 theaters, 18 of them showing, moles. Of the 20 operating theaters, 18 of them I'm going to say it again because I don't think it's sinking. Of the 20 operating theaters, 18 of them. Courtney, so technically are only 2 operating theater.
18 a doctor and a cash pot.
What you say?
18 a doctor and a cash pot.
So them figure by 18.
Yes, I'm on.
Yeah, Courtney can't tell you no figure by 80. The last time I've been telling you, figure, so the 11 did play and the 5 did play.
Yes.
Courtney said figure by the 18 Jamaica in the cause 18 a doctor. Lord Jesus
Christ.
And when they finish, then Kosi and tell you how PNP do all the bad things in this country.
Yes.
Look how Damian Crawford fixed them business. Listen to what Damian Crawford said. Listen to this, Jamaica.
They're claiming paternity.
We have a name for it.
They're claiming paternity for Jamaica's fiscal turnaround. And they say that the period 2007 to 2011 is proof of that paternity. But let us look in divorce court what happened. in 2007 to 2011. The IMF suspended disbursement to Jamaica in 2011. The IMF refused to give them anything more. It says, during the JLP administration led by Bruce Golding, the IMF suspended disbursement. Let's go into details. February 2010, Jamaica entered a 27-month standby agreement with the IMF. What happened before February 2010? In 2007, the United States financial meltdown. Audley Shaw, the then Minister of Finance, 2008, said that Jamaica will benefit. Don't forget also that Andrew Holness was a senior member of that cabinet. So while Audley Shaw was the one speaking, he was speaking on behalf of the entire Jamaica Labour Party cabinet. And when they ignored that financial crisis and the negatives started to pile up, they went back to the IMF in 2010. By January 2011, less than a year, the program had gone off track. What were the reasons? Slippage in meeting fiscal targets, the one that we set and meet every time in 2011 to 2016. They're saying that we are less fiscally responsible when the evidence said we met all our fiscal targets than those who did not.
What can go so?
What can go so? And then it says, inadequate progress on structural reforms. Not adequate, you know. Inadequate. The opposite of adequate. So much so that a warning wasn't sufficient. But cease and desist from giving any money. As a result, the IMF halted disbursement. And guess what happened? And other partners such as the World Bank, the IDB, and the EU also withheld funding. So when IMF did it, it wasn't because PMP talked to them, because that's what they'll go on the radio with later. That PMP tell IMF not to give them. The World Bank says true. The EU says facts. The IDB says what manner of a government is this? Who was over there? The current Prime Minister was over there. Later became Prime Minister on the back of Bruce Golding. What happened between 2011 when he promised bitter medicine and 2016 when he could say prosperity? The only thing that happened is the PMP turned around the fortunes of this country.
And when him done, you remember when he cussed about what the baby father, when he come on to the baby father thing, who mash up this and mash up that. But he had to depend on the PNP's institutions to hold him together, you know. Listen to this part. Listen to this part, Jamaica. Listen to this.
No, they say they save for a rainy day. I hear the finance minister said, oh, we save, and when we save, we can spend, and we can save for a rainy day. They said the PMP is not the saving party. Well, let's analyze a rainy day, because COVID-19 was a rainy day. If there's ever a rainy day, COVID-19, let's analyze. Let's analyze. Me already tell you about that already. Lies will not win you this election. And now I got you a light. But when COVID came, they depended on the NHF, which was created by the People's National Party. That is the PMP saving fund that they had to raise. Go on again, Sophie, I don't want to take too long. When COVID came, they depended on the Universal Access Fund. Yes. All of the spending for children to get access on the wireless, and that was PMP saving fund. Come again. They're depending on the Tourism Enhancement Fund. Yes. Go on, man. Come again. I can beat them. They depended on NHC.
Yes. Yes.
Created by the People's National Party. E-learning Jamaica. PMP saving pan. JC. PMP saving pan. Come again. Chase fund. PMP saving pan. Had it not been for the PMP saving pan, they could not have executed 40 years ago. Where would we be? I give no heart. I give no heart. I rewarded Edward Seaga for that. I gave him a plaque. He came to the dinner. He wasn't as what do you call it now? Biased as you. He came to the PMP Wales dinner and I gave him a plaque. Look, NHT, created by the PMP in 1976. Michael Manley. Jamaica Social Investment Fund, 1996, PJ Patterson. Chase Fund, 2002, PJ Patterson. National Health Fund, 2003, PJ Patterson. E-Learning Jamaica, 2003, PJ Patterson. Tourism Enhancement Fund, 2004, PJ Patterson. Universal Access Fund, 2004. Did you see Andrew Olney's name up there? All part, but part wasn't a source of funds. So it wasn't the saving pan. But it's a program that they're depending on. But I'm showing you that how is it that the band raiders are saying that they're better than the farmers of the corn?
Argument.
The band raiders, you know. The mercantilists, them, you know.
Read the band.
The band raiders, you know, Jamaica. When I think about the band raiders, you know. When you think about the band raiders tonight, I think of Royal Reid. When I think of the band raiders, I think of Andrew Wheatley. When I think of the band raiders, I think about Bobby Montague used car scandal. When I think about band raiders, you remember the backside business with how much billions of dollars missing in the backside? You remember airport authority, how much millions missing?
Give 30 million.
When I think about the band raiders, I think about the debushing project where they can't account for. When I think about the band raiders, Jamaica, I think about the 830 billion unaccounted for in health. When I think about the band raiders, I think about Faval. I think about Feda. I think about the band raider called Arbin Hill. We give friend them importation license for carrying weed. And him friend them for carrying ice. When I think about the band raiders, Jamaica, SSL and Nigel Clark. When I think about the band raiders, you remember the mumbo grass? Carl Samuda with the grass business.
Grass, man.
When I think about the band raiders, I think about Grace McLean.
Who?
Yeah, man, Grace McLean.
We should do again.
Stay tuned for more PDTV News Evening Highlights. Remember to show your support. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.